for another time of football talk on the RBN YouTube channel. I'm here with Tony at the moment. Francis will be joining us soon. Great to have it in. I have got my background where I'm looking on top of it again, a bit of banter, because where my club is at the moment, the Arsenal, and to Tony has aptly got the weeds in his background. So talk to me about that.
So what can I say? It's where we are right now, right? We're in the weeds, so we just have to hold the corn in it. We just have to hold the L, and yeah.
Before we get into it, I was saying to Tony offline, everyone, that I'm gonna enjoy this at the moment because I don't think it's gonna last that long. I mean, I did not see 4 L's coming. Yes, I saw slumps and drop points and stuff like that, and obviously when Liverpool at Anfield scored in the 77th minute, I thought, oh, here we go again. But you said something really interesting offline, that it almost seems as the team thinks that they can just rock up and just do this, and that's what I thought. I thought, here we go again, but that didn't happen.
So I think, look, the stats don't lie, right? When you look at the last 3 games, this game, so 9 points dropped. Any game, irrespective of form, at the start before the whistle blows, right, it's 50-50. Now you could turn around and say the top team play bottom team, you could say, right, it's 80-20, but before they step out, it's 50-50. Now you're telling me, right, so 3 games, you've had 3 losses, and this is the team that won by canter last year. So this is now we are talking a crisis, right? So I don't lend to the notion of okay, it's 5 players you need to integrate, because you've had 7-8 games. That should be enough. The only one, Isak. I also, again, and I sometimes take a lot of stick from opposing fan. He's been your greatest ever player. Can you disrespect him? Listen, Salah has been off it. So Salah has, and it's okay. It happens. You're not crucifying the guy for saying, look, drop him. Yeah, whatever it is this is looking like Salah from the Salah that rocked up at Chelsea when he came from Basel. I mean, his shots are off target. It's just completely shot of confidence. Drop him. Federico, again, he didn't score. He did the assist, and you have to ask, what's up with, and it's strange because now you're looking at the situation where a lot of people was leveling at Slot. You won the team with Klopp's team. And could turn around and say, fair enough, yeah, but Klopp couldn't even win it with his team. So Slot's done something good, right? Now you've made, and apart from the strength thing, there's been wholesale changes, right? And we don't seem to have a tune out of him. And it's interesting enough because when you look at the Cody Gakpo position, which was occupied formerly by also Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is that sort of busy kind of, he's got some tricks, he's running at people. Gakpo is very what I call a functional player. He's going to do one thing. He's going to want to do one thing.
Drive to the line,
so it's very predictable.
Cut inside, shoot.
Yeah, it's very predictable. So you see, like, other teams, they're going to know exactly what you're doing. So what I'm saying is this. I would have started, as soon as Ekitike came on, he got the ball, he immediately went past 2 people and took a shot. Granted, it went wide. But I think, thank you, this is the kind of thing I've been looking for, bruv. Or if you're not going to bring Ekitike, excuse me, bring on little Rio and Gamoa, because you're looking at someone who's just not going to be afraid to run at players and try a thing. Do you see what I mean? The impetus only happened when you brought those swath of players on, and then you sort of started to change the dynamics and the play. But I think prior to that, I think United is very, very comfortable. And even, to be honest, even with the goal, it's like, okay, I remember last year, Harry Maguire could have won it for United at Anfield.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And it was like
your guy, Francis Maguire.
I told you that.
So what's inevitable that
guys,
he's going to score.
Forgive my copper this morning, by the way. Forgive my copper. It's needed. It's leaving. But go on.
It's not surprise when he pops up and he then scores the winner. Another thing is like I'm a firm believer of there's certain players that like playing against certain teams, and Bremo scores against Liverpool. Sarr scores against Liverpool. Trossard scores against his button. You know what I'm saying? You just look at some players.
Yeah, some players have that they got their teams, certain teams set up
Yeah.
a certain way that they
Your old player that was always injured, but he came off the bench, always scored against Liverpool. The
Salah always used to
SJ
score against us.
What's his name?
Firmino always score against us.
What was it? His name? The guy who meant to be next, Patrick Vieira. He was always out. Diaby, was it?
Diaby. Yeah,
Musa
He always scored
Diaby.
against Liverpool.
he was always
Comes
good
off injury,
against.
he always scores against Liverpool.
He was always
You
good
just have those players that like scoring,
Mhm.
and I just like. But you know, all said and done, and I said to you guys last podcast, before we go up, we're going to go down, and that's definitely going to be the case. The question is now, we were talking of flying, and you said it's only a matter of time. Reality is this, right? I don't know if I don't know, and I have no confidence if this is a game that gives them that proverbial kick, because as like I said, I saw no patterns of play. I saw towards the end, almost like football at school. Everyone's rushing forward. No structure.
that?
Everyone rushing
Is
forward.
that
Van
United
Dijk
or Liverpool? Liverpool.
yeah. Van Dijk is hanging up, like almost just at the see if you can get any scraps or something. And they're like, what is going on? It's the whole. I think the team selection hasn't been great. They've got the players, no doubt. They have the players. There's the back line. I think Van Dijk is very nervous about playing alongside Kerkers. I think Kerkers, for the first time this season, I thought he started to resemble like anything like he did against Bournemouth, where it's like bombing forward. So, all right, so thank you. So that is one piece of puzzle that's in place. I feel like this trying to accommodate Salah into teams is really just putting us in a bit of a bind. He's got no form in any way, shape, or form. And I get it. You're not playing with Trent anymore. So you have to try and learn. These other players have to try and learn your game. But it's okay to drop someone and bring someone else in. It is okay. You know.
Yeah, there's something I was going to say on that. If I let you carry on, Francis comes in. With Chiesa, as good as an option and everything he is, something Francis has always been pointing out that I'm looking at a lot more closely is that the Prem, and I'm seeing it even in grassroots and academy football, everything's gone to speed and strength now. Federico, with the injuries he's had, he's gonna pick and choose the games he comes into because of the pace and the speed everything's going at.
It's got to be games that like West Ham, those slower games.
Yes, and we may just have to, accept that some players, whilst you got injury record or if you like, you are, adapting to certain things.
You're just a backup. That's what you can do.
Yeah. So have you had a thought about that?
Here's the thing. So taking all that on board, the thing about when you start looking at this season, who's been your players of any sort of credit, it is Alisson, Chiesa, maybe Grav when he's played, but then there's not been much. Maybe some Bozai could say, because he's had to hold the RB position. But
I think that's a mismatch.
He comes in at last half an hour. He didn't score, but he assists. It was his assist that gets. So he's coming on and he's affecting games. Whereas you're talking about.
It was his assist actually that get the gap of that goal, wasn't it?
Yeah. But he's come on and he's scored, whether it was against Palace even though we lost that. But he comes on, he does, like I said, he's someone who's the closest thing we've got to a Jota. Because we've got the Ekitike has got the Isaks. Sometimes you just need maybe less elegant, but those kind of those they're just scrappy goals. They'll just be in the right place at the right time.
He's very direct, compared to everyone else. I have to say, Chiesa goes for goal.
So you're looking at, okay, how can we change? How do we change the tenor of this game? How do even if you want to play on Chiesa, right? I want to put on, as young as he is, Real. Because Gakpo is so predictable, very, very functional, very, very functional. You talk about certain players playing in certain games. I think Gakpo's one of those guys.
Post twice yesterday.
Yeah, but
missed some two gilt-edged chances.
No.
Should have had more goals.
The first one, I agree. I don't often agree with him. Lee Dixon, your old defender, he said something and it's true. He should be scoring. It had a lot of goals to score, and these are the differences. Yeah, you have to score. Yeah, hit the post, but bro, it went from an acute angle. You had a lot of goal to aim for, man. Hit the post. So it's like, come on. So
that one can be excused, but then all the ones that followed after, like that header, stop that.
Yeah.
Stop that. Thank you. But see, I even forgot about that one. Thank you.
That one hurt me. That hurt. Even though I was rooting for the United win, yeah, that header pained me, bro. That pained me.
I was like, bro, and normally he's all right with his head. It's like,
yeah.
So it's a weird one, right? Because in some respects, you can see some stupid mistakes. Take your chances. You're almost back on the road to where you need to be, right? But the reality is, there's too many stupid mistakes. And here's the thing: when you're champions, everyone's going to raise the game against you. You're not just you can't just come and saunter onto the pitch like, say, just because the first few games you was getting away with like last minute goals. People don't care because they know your fullbacks are a target. Just get in behind them. Even Bradley was having a poor game as well. So it's like there's so much uncertainty.
You know what? Sorry to jump in quickly.
No.
You're talking about that sauntering in. There's something VVD said in his interview, and I always listen to what certain players say, like your captain, your leaders, because say your manager, like what they'll say. I won't listen all the time, but I will listen. And he mentioned VVD that is like, oh, we're gonna need to be humble. And
they need to what?
They're gonna need to be humble. And that's not a comment to throw away because Tony's making the point that they just look like they just rocked up, they sauntered and we're gonna do this. Now you're gonna need to be like, you know what? It ain't clicking like that. We need to respect.
You need to look where you are in the table.
Yeah.
Look at where you are in the table, bro.
And their manager echoed the same thing, and that's when I'm like, okay, now that they're saying this, they understand what time it is now. But maybe that should have come, a bit earlier.
You know why I like anyway, it's not my turn.
No, please. So Francis, go ahead, because I can go on this all day, please.
I wanted to say I liked why Luis Diaz hopped ship. I got it straight away why he did that. When he seen the first one coming for 100 and so, he's seen the next one coming for 100. He's thinking, I'm even still battling to come out of Salah's shadow. I'm still battling for that one's shadow, and you brought another three of them in. You haven't even let me show my worth. And that's why he hopped to Bayern. Maybe you're going to Bayern to go start again. However, Bayern is an elite. They're full of elites, as we know. When you go to clubs like those, you're going to join it. Liverpool is full of elites, don't get me wrong, but we're very familiar with Liverpool. You know what I mean? For some reason, Liverpool could be elites to those players on the outskirts, but not players here, if that makes sense.
I think so. Picking on what you just said there, Francis, right? I think let's not lose sight of the fact that, granted, you go to Bayern, must be fresh chance again, and it's another. The more you move as a player, you get more money, right? Typically, so like any sort of job thing. But okay, let's not get twisted. It's like you're not the star at Bayern because they got Elise. They got
He's not. He's not.
Was that Musiala?
Musiala, yeah.
You got better. They got better.
But you see, the
players there.
difference is you don't go to Bayern unless you're more or less a complete article. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference in the two. For you to go to Bayern Munich, there, if you're not delivering in a year, you'll be a money. You're gone, bro. You're gone. They're not gonna wait like Nunes for 3 years to see if you can score 5 a season. No, they're gonna replace you with Harry Kane next year. That's the difference I'm saying. That's when you step into an elite club. You got 6 months. There's none of these Gyökeres not scoring in 7. They're already planning for the next striker. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And it's like, now, what I might have noticed in those strikers, and I think I was speaking to our guy yesterday, Fast, and he was saying, yeah, it's almost like everybody just wants to go. And that's costing Liverpool right now.
Yeah.
They all want to prove their price tag. They all want to show that I'm the main guy, even though I'm competing with Isak, Etikite. Until they settle, like you said, and be humble, I need to be you're playing at the cup. These people will finish you, bro, if you don't start in the next 2, 3 games showing your worth. It's words that will feed it first. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it's that ability to just relax, like you said. Start first for the team before you start showing your number. Do you understand what I mean? That's where it could be a need.
Yeah. I hear that. Going a little bit on United, I was saying to Tony offline, Francis, that they've got Brighton next.
Oh my God. Oh, United have Brighton next.
Yeah, and Brighton's on a run. And is Brighton, Gabriel, or your dark horse team?
Brighton, Gabriel.
And I took a look.
You have to take a look at that team.
I know they beat Newcastle at home, but they were late goals. Yeah.
They'll probably beat United.
This is what I'm saying. Like, so I still want to watch United a bit before I think, okay, this is full turning point. Because I was saying to Tony that United's 2 best games this season, who's it been against? Arsenal and Liverpool.
They're back for the glory hunters. They're back to stop all the main guys. That's what they're gonna do.
Anyone they game for those teams. Yeah. So hey, if they don't do
that's
Brighton
the way
again,
to keep your reputation, though. That's how you keep your reputation, even between all of this. If you can stop the top 6, you are back in the game, isn't it? That's how it works.
Yeah, they're looking at that. But yeah, just on that, I mean, any other thoughts on United, Francis, before we move? Well, actually, if you might still want to talk your Liverpool a bit. I'm here for this.
You're a bad guy. Don't do Tony like that.
No, I was saying that. All jokes aside, I don't think it's gonna last a long time. Like even look last season with City when they went on the slump. Like they had a last bit resurgence. Like if they can finish
City can do that. City can do 15 games easy. 15.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Easy. There's no. So I'm not happy that City is the one chasing us.
Yeah.
Not on the year where we feel suddenly we could win it. I don't want it to be City. And I said it from the beginning, you know, if I was joking. I said this team this year, I'm not feeling it. But anyway, let me finish on United. United, my boy yesterday, Cunha. I said it. He will change that team. He will change the culture of that club. It will take some time, and Maguire scored again. That's my biggest problem with Maguire. This is what he does, and he gets a new contract.
They were already discussing a new contract before yesterday.
Yeah, but this is what he does, and he solidifies it. And no one sees that this is all he does once in a while. But you cost the season throughout. And then you can score against Liverpool or you can score against City. Your height is your height, bro. You are like 6'6", 7". Let's make it make sense. But at the back, you're really a disaster, like over too many years. But anyway, it's his moment. Let him have it. Let him have it. I'm not even gonna say too much. But United put in a shift.
No, they did.
I already put it down that they
Mm.
will beat Liverpool. I did put it down. I thought it was going to be 3-1, to be precise with you.
That
But
Anfield, that's a big shot.
yeah, no, I
You did
actually
say that.
thought Liverpool right now. I've said it at the beginning of the season. All those 2-1s, 1-0s. I said the time will come where this manager will have to show himself. He hasn't shown himself yet. He's been living on the wave of Klopp. All last year, he was riding on Klopp's wave. This is your year now. Show what you have, and it's perfect the way it's worked out, where you're not just running away with it. You got to fight for this. And now, as a real manager, show who you are. You've got all the players you want, so you can't say this is not my team. Do you understand? There's no excuse for it. Yesterday's performance, like Tony said, it was a loose cannon performance. That's not Liverpool. That's not the Liverpool we know, where
Yeah, under
everybody's
him anyway.
supposed to.
Mm.
That's not what we're used to in the past couple of years. And maybe that's because Klopp's energy is worn off now. We need to understand his philosophy now. Maybe that's where we're finding it a bit hard and struggling with it. Do you understand? And let's be right. When a manager is trying to show his philosophy, is going to tweak things.
Yeah, it's going to tweak things and it's going to take time.
And
Yeah.
when he tweak things, it might take 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully those 10 games do not land you where United were. That's the only thing I say. Where, that manager, we all went at him for 2 years because he's been trying to sort out this United team.
Yeah. Sorry, Francis. I got selfish reasons why I don't want it to land them there, because I need them ready for that City game when they face City. I need them to stop City. I need Liverpool.
United.
No, I need Liverpool to do a little thing and stop City in a few.
Oh no, Liverpool can't stop City. Liverpool are the kind of team that can stop City. But then they get upset because why has United stopped them? Welcome to the Arsenal life. It happens to us all, bro. It's true though. Who was it the other day when they played two Merseyside teams at the same time? I said you can't beat both. Who was it?
Palace.
Was it Palace? Yeah.
Mm.
You don't go to
Everton stopped there.
Beat Palace, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. There's always a team that would do it. Like City, no, Liverpool is their nemesis. There's nothing they can do about it. Salah's still there. Salah destroys City every time. Hopefully, that's what will wake him up this year. Hopefully, they might need that thing.
You say that about United. That's normally the team that Salah scores against. So that's what I'm saying. I don't hold.
I just think that they're in this period right now, and
it's transition.
They're in that period right now. You get that bit where you go. You get what I'm saying? Like all teams, and we'll come on to Arsenal later. Despite, and we were saying about Liverpool, they weren't playing the best, but they're picking wins. Like, we're not playing great. We were picking up wins. But one thing I do like that we're doing that we weren't doing last year is that, they are not conceding shots against their defense. Say what you want, Arsenal. Arsenal. Say what you want, but any team that consistently you're not allowing shots to come up against you, you got a platform. You got a platform.
Where it starts.
That's where it starts. Because teams are thinking, we need to do something else.
Yeah.
To score against you.
Manager starts to throw the toys at the pram, start throwing this one in, and that's when it all goes to
exactly, and it gives you your chance.
Harry Wilson had a couple of chances.
He should have scored. Yeah. He should have scored. I saw one or two that he bent from the right, and on another day he would have.
Blasted.
Yeah.
On another day.
But before we go to one of the other games of the weekend, guys, I mean, I saw Ange maybe getting sacked, but I have to say, I was surprised. 18 minutes after the game, like these owners,
it's been Olu. If you watch Forest's last 5 games, I don't want to say too much. It's shambolic.
But Francis, you even said it now. If a new manager is trying to bring something new, and you know what you're bringing with the manager you brought in, what's
What was you? No, their big
What's the
mistake.
point?
This is an hour, but I'm calling it, by the way. This is not facts. This is me calling it out. You did Santo wrong, and it's come back to haunt you. And you want to make sure before you face Santo, you have somebody that can beat him. Santo's coming for you, bro. Santo's coming for you with West Ham, and it's coming hard. So you know Ange is gonna ruin this team. He knows it. They can see it. Ange's not the guy. Forest at this stage last year were already fighting for Europe. You cannot be where you are and think you're gonna still be in this league by December.
I think for me the problem with Ange is we said, or you mentioned, I didn't see that interview video. I was too annoyed. You know, sometimes you don't even want to just tune off because, like I said, anyways. But you talk about being humble. I think sometimes managers need to be, and Ange is mostly the manager that learns to be humble. He's so aggressive. He's so grisly in interviews. You know, sometimes like, bro, take a chill. But I heard him. Apparently he said something like, "Oh, if they're giving him more time, he could turn it around." My friend, like you've taken a team that was like, where did Forest finish?
Top four. Top four. They swapped with us for top four at this stage.
And then they've literally free fell. And apart from Ilanga's gone, I'm not too sure what other transfer did, but more or less the same team. And you've literally ripped the heart and soul out of that team.
Morgan Gibbs White doesn't even know what he's doing.
You guys just brought me on something that might have happened. You know, sometimes the players.
He's a very angry guy. He's like, even when he was at Tottenham, man, yes, you have to understand it's a horrible job too. I think it must be a job up there with the Prime Minister, right? Football manager, even lost command, giving into it's horrible. But this guy was so antagonistic. He's so aggressive. So of course, he's going to be on your case. They're trying to get a soundbite of you. They're trying to provoke there.
Yeah, I didn't see those parts. Those are good points to mention, you guys.
He is. And don't get me wrong, he somehow pulled it off when he said, I always win something in my second season.
You messed up. He shouldn't have said things like that, yeah. But then again, it's confident.
You guys have mentioned something that's key because I listened to something on the radio and heard Captain of Forest Francis say that they asked him, how did you find out? He goes, I went into the boardroom after the game and obviously can't say what was said there, but we need to look at ourselves as players. And sometimes, you know, when players say that without trying to not being disrespectful, I didn't realize that sometimes, and that's why I'm glad that you said what you said, Francis. So I'm not saying this as a fact either, but I'm saying this, that sometimes it's the players that go to the owners and like, listen, we ain't doing this with this guy.
Yeah.
They're the ones.
They loved Ange. I mean, they loved
that they're the ones who's actually now say, hey, we don't know that we can go further. And then that's why they actually pull a plug on the manager, because they're like, yeah, we know you need time, but we can't sack a whole team, so you're the one who's gonna need to go. And then the story is that they're looking to get someone just for the end of the season and then go for their guy in the summer properly. So it may not shock you that they're gonna get why you had your, because I'm like, why is Dash's name coming through? But survival. But you called it, Francis. They're just trying to survive.
Survive. Ange's already put them in relegation battle. And the way this league is going, what did I tell you guys about Sunderland, fam? Yeah. What did I tell you? These teams are not coming here to fight relegation. No, they're coming to stay for the next 10 years. I won't lie, with Ange in that play, they will go down. Tottenham didn't go down just because they are Tottenham. That's why. That's where Tottenham can hold their heads high and say, we are too
And then
big
also, they had one of the worst bottom threes in a long time, because looking at it now, there's a damning stat. The last time the guy won a Premier League game was in February. That's a damning stat.
That's terrible.
Come into Nottingham Forest, there's not
terrible.
one. I know it's only 5 or whatever games it was, not one win.
But to be honest, if you never won that tournament with Tottenham, you would be the worst manager this league has had. One of them. It's that trophy that saved him. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
If not,
that trophy got him into the job. That trophy got him into the Forest job. Let's be honest.
Well, that trophy and things that shouldn't be said, but let's not do it. But Santo was maltreated, 100%. A little, a little heat with your manager, and you're getting sacked. Is that what this is all based on? A small heat with your chairman.
Yeah, but bro, just like you guys were giving me info as to what Kanji's been saying in press conferences, you can't come at your chairman twice in press conferences. Come on, bro. Once
You
is
know what? You know what? But if
twice.
you are going to be, if you are qualifying
Francis,
for
Francis,
Europe,
wait, Francis, wait. Didn't you see that their chairman when they were playing Olympiacos at the Emirates? The
and he
fact that
came out, he came out to
he
the
came, he
pitch.
was because you know he owns Olympiacos. Like the guy's too large a presence to ignore him. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
ignore
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah. The shirt is flirty and everything. You can see him.
Man,
You
he's too
can see him.
large. He's too large.
Marinakis, he's like he's almost like a roadman.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
he's like
You called it.
honestly,
You
he's like
called it.
the media's saying it. I don't even hiding that one. Like so, yeah, you can't hide from a guy like that. But yeah, thanks for those insights, you lot. I just felt it's to mention it, but maybe a little bit of me is being naive that just 39 days, whatever. But listen, this is business. We need survival. You're not
Was it?
commenting.
Remember who was it? Big Sam.
Yeah.
Was it him that was shorter? Big Sam Allardyce
shortest.
in
He's the
the
shortest.
England squad,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
20
England
days or
team, yeah,
25.
yeah.
It
Yeah, but
happened.
he did that to himself. I mean, doing them things there.
But in terms of this Premier League,
Yeah.
that's never by one day I think it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
one
beat the
day.
Premier League by one day, and that's just like I don't know, man. It's like first of all, I you can blame Ange because of of course you can, but the Marinakis himself, it's like fine. I hear what you said. Yeah, you can't come at the chairman, so you sack it, but then go and look for someone else. Not and just look at his record. Forget the outlier. Forget the Europa League. Look at you can see you got data analysts to turn around and say the last time he won the game was in February. Why would you then put him in your? It doesn't make sense to
To
manage a
be
team.
honest, he's gonna have to change where it's at because, like Francis said, survival. Like he's gonna have to let his team, the Forest cabinet, whatever, pick a person because I know he's not picking Dash. I know that's a club, and the rest of the others, the sporting director and all of that, saying, "Hey, this is kind of what we
Have
need."
they picked Dash? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah,
He's taking
yeah,
over.
he's in talks. He's in talks. He's in talks.
They have ambition. They don't have no ambition.
But Francis, if you
No, but
right
hold on.
now, what they need, right? Let me say this: what they need, if you don't have the guy who's ready long term to go, guess who they want long term? They want Silva. You think he's leaving Fulham for Forest right now?
Marco Silva.
Yeah. you think he's leaving for Fulham for Forest right now, Francis? He's not. So they're going to get a
Finally,
stopgap. They're going to get a stopgap.
that could be a good thing.
I don't think Silva goes. Silva and Nuno both Portuguese, and I'm sure they must chat right. I say, what's this guy?
You called it. You called
No,
it.
I don't think Silva. It's
No,
like
let's call a spade.
But listen, Silva like to spend the money, and Fulham is not giving him no money.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about he can go to another club. Not
Yeah. Fulham CV.
not,
I mean,
sorry,
Silva
not
CV is big. He's big.
No
To
way.
be fair to Silva, Silva does, makes a close run for Europe again or gets top 8. I'm throwing this out there. He can get one of the big Europeans.
I'm sure Silva will go. If they called him.
Mm.
And there's more. You can even go. Bournemouth one now is too big for that job now. That Bournemouth manager. I think his caliber's outstepped.
I was putting out there, heaven forbid, it's highly unlikely that it will happen, but heaven forbid, right? Should Arteta not win the league and it's like Arteta, I don't know if they will, but if they did, Silva would that be a good
What for Arsenal?
There's certain
I'm not sure.
profiles, that we won't go for now.
There's level.
There's
I'm
certain
not sure. The
levels.
reason I say that is because remember I said, like, if it was the Bournemouth manager, I think it will have more of a fight to go
You'll
for
have
Arsenal.
no fight. Yeah.
Fulham is still been stagnant, but that's not Marco Silva's
That's not
fault.
Silva's fault. Investment, like money wise.
That's Fulham
So-
just want to be in the Premier League. As long
so,
as they're in the Premier League, they're fine. A London club in the Premier League, we're fine for Fulham. That works.
Yeah.
I still think the Mourinho's are out there. Like,
You think there's one more big move for Mourinho? I
Mourinho
see a
still got,
Mourinho
and I
maybe going
think
to sort
Forest
like
could be a. I think Forest could be a major fit for Mourinho in the way he likes to build from the ground up.
Francis, I hear what you're saying. Mourinho's another Portuguese. I'm sure he must chat.
No. But Marinakis, he cannot look at Mourinho and talk that kind of talk. Bro.
He likes money to spend as well, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't talk. He can't talk that talk to Mourinho. He can do it to people that ain't been there, done that.
All right, guys. We will look at predictions for next week's games, but yeah, any other highlights this week? Oh, one that I wanted to mention, I'm going to bring Francis in on it. Villa beating Tottenham at Tottenham's ground.
Always on the cards. Always on the cards. When I saw Villa play the last game, I said they were back. Who did they beat the last game?
Was it Newcastle?
Newcastle.
Oh, did they beat Newcastle last game?
Yeah.
Villa?
Yeah.
Now check it. Let me check that because then that means Newcastle's lost 2 in a row.
Because they played a good top team the last game and they came through it. And that showed because in that game showed Emery's team came back. And I knew it. That's a problem. We should have played them already, bro. I'm telling you the truth from now. Arsenal should have played Villa already.
No, it was Fulham they beat. No, it was Burnley. Sorry, it was Burnley.
Burnley. How much?
Burnley, 2-1.
How many? 2-1.
2-1.
But it's the culture at which they beat Burnley, not just the beating of Burnley.
No. I know they came back with that win because
if you watch the game, it was like almost like the second half. He whooped them in the changing room. They came out there. Ollie Watkins started doing his thing again, and it just became a problem. It became a serious one. And so Tottenham, yesterday, Villa will always beat Tottenham. Until Tottenham start to show grit. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, someone said something. I don't know if I was reading it online or somewhere that they will look to. It's almost like they start off the game like they'll sit back. Yeah, we're going to defend now. But then by the time the game goes, like you said, that memory takes over. And they just go to what it is that they do, especially when they lose a goal. They will now, like they almost just about just beat Leeds last time.
Yeah. I mean, you've got this Van den Ven. He's the fastest player on the pitch. Do you understand? And he plays left back or left centre back. And he's like a machine. He doesn't know how to calm down. He really doesn't. He doesn't have it in him. The same speed is going forward. It's the same speed. So all you have to do sometimes is just stop the ball. And it takes like 3 seconds to stop. You know, like a unpolished Kyle Walker. Like an unpolished one. That's him. There's something missing. They have the players, Tottenham. In fact, they always have the players. If anybody is underachieving for the
you know what? They get players like with promise. Like even when and as good as Kane is a finisher and everything, I still say this till today. Kane's not clutch. You know what I mean by clutch? Okay, right. We need this guy to take us over the line now.
He's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
That's Cunha. That's players that Cunha have that in them.
Yeah, because they're just like, no, I'm gonna do this. You know, whether he's scoring or not, he's got that.
But then again, he might not be clutch, but he's the finisher.
Oh, he's the finisher. Don't get me wrong. He's a finisher, world-class finisher.
And sometimes in those games, a ricochet finish is better than someone trying to walk it.
No doubt
and
about
Kane's
that.
got that.
I will take a Kane in my team. I'm not trying to say I won't take a Kane in my team. Or I'll take a Kane. So
but
understand.
We know there's Lewandowski.
Exactly. And there's Kane. There's Benzema. There's Kane. You get what I'm saying? There's Suarez. So and when you say Tottenham always had the players, they've had those kind of players, all promising, potential, all of this. Like Siemens, not that we should have got him. But he comes into a team like an Arsenal, a Liverpool, a City, whereby you're around others. Sometimes you just have to accept where you are in your development and that you've developed to go to the next level amongst other people. Barcelona gave you a chance, PSG gave you a chance, and you are trying to be a starter there. Sometimes just accept that, you know what, for now, I'm going to work my way up. They brought you to Spurs to, in quote, be that guy. Nah, they're about to finish you, man.
Yeah. He's got probably 2 more games. He's got 2 more games.
And it's so sad
Kudus has shown more promise.
And it's so sad, and even I don't want to say feeling sorry for someone like a Kudus, but like the players again, they're moments players. Like Kudus can't do what he does all throughout the game. I'm not saying any player can do that 90 minutes, but you can't keep waiting for moments.
Yeah. They're all waiting for
your
him.
moments.
I saw their gameplay. When they realize Kudus is the only one that can still beat a player, they just keep sending it to him.
There you go. Then what does the other team do? Just put 2 people on you.
This Matthias Tel, unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna cut it. No. I
was surprised they bought him, but this is Spurs for you, like
it's Spurs, isn't it? Because they know they're not gonna get
anything else. Yeah.
When they got Palhinha, I realized that's the highest caliber level players that will go to Tottenham. It's sad. It's very sad.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if they were lucky, they would have been able to have got Gravenberch before Liverpool. Because Gravenberch, before he came to Liverpool, might have still been able to go Tottenham.
Go to Tottenham, yeah.
But it's too late now. They lost out on that.
I forget that.
I feel Tottenham is a strange thing. I feel Tottenham is almost like an embedded culture that's now seeped into the team and in the entire fan base. Because you can't. I hear what you're saying, but listen, they've had these managers, right? Winning managers.
Disease. It's a disease.
And there's something. I'm talking like it's almost like you need one charismatic manager, like a club that's gonna give them that belief that take them from mentality monsters, like really like let's go bear hugs and all that kind of, and G up the fans like some WWE match kind of. You have to break them step up. Some of the players, they're not bad players. They're not. Granted,
you know.
Kane is a Lewandowski, etc. But the guy is a batsman. He scored goals. He's had them.
He always had them in the top 6. Always had them in the top 6, bro.
There's something in that culture. I don't know what it is, man. But there's no way a team like that hasn't won or haven't done more.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This makes me fear that he's gonna go all out for Damsgaard. This manager knows he needs Damsgaard in that team. He's going for 100 million on Damsgaard, bro. If he wants to survive.
How old is Damsgaard?
25, 24.
Yeah. Some managers do that because he did try and get Whistle, but Whistle turned down. So you could be right. He might go for one of his other players.
Damsgaard, he's got his fighting spirit. Same as I've seen the one at Arsenal now. R1 now is already starting to show himself now. Yeah. He's about it. He's slotted in gently. He's, I just see him clapping at the end. I'm like, wow, this guy was on the pitch just there. It's like part of the woodwork. That's what you need at Tottenham. It's all individuals.
Yeah.
It's all individuals there. Luckily, they had a Maddison in his reasonable prime that gave them a vision at a stage last year. Remember, when Maddison was there, they clicked. They was able to tick. But Maddison, unfortunately, is not the guy. It's going to take someone like Damsgaard, go there in the middle and drive them forward.
Yeah.
From deep, driving forward from deep, like not having Van der Ven take the ball to go and feed the strikers. No, you stay back and use your pace going that way. Let the players do the job. All these Bentancurs is what's costing them. I called it from the beginning. It's players like this random Bentancur from where?
If you spend 100 million, wouldn't you then go and rather than granted, Damsgaard, right? But then man like Edison or them like even a cheaper version or Angelo Stiller from in Germany, Stuttgart. You know what I mean? It's like, because I think the Premier League is just too expensive. You know what I mean?
No, to get Damsgaard. Yeah, Damsgaard is not going for cheap anymore.
Exactly. It's because
too late.
You're stripping out that entire Brentford side. And to be fair, yeah, the guy surprised me. He's done well.
The Brentford one, yeah.
I thought
and if he wins against West Ham tonight, he's doing very well.
Yeah. So I was like, bro, I had them down as relegation like candidates because I'm thinking they've taken the manager, they've taken Buemo, taken Vista, like, bro.
They're that club. They're another club. You know, this ones have South Americans. I think they have the Danishes. Brentford are in contact with the Danishes, the Copenhagens. You know, all those sides.
So,
all right, two games I want to talk. Oh, what's that?
This book here, yeah. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, because of the background, we can't. Because of the background, we can't.
Okay, it's called How to Win the Premier.
Is it you that's done this background on it?
Yeah.
It's so sweet. I like it. Makes
called How to Win the Premiership, yeah. and it's and what it is, it's by.
Did they do that for Tottenham? They did that for Tottenham, innit? That book.
No, it's by Dr. Ian Bell, who, funny enough, I think he started off at Tottenham, but then he went to Liverpool, and he's a data analyst guy, and he explains about how Jurgen got a lot of praise for the likes of Salah and Mane, but it was actually data analyst guys that But he was saying the other two teams it goes, now every team I've got a data analyst team, right? But two teams that's got really good analyst teams were Brighton and Brentford.
Yeah.
I was surprised at Brentford. I knew Brighton because Brighton's always got all their man, Casado, all the guys, Maleba.
I said there's another 15, you know. You lot just watch the space, bro. There's more coming. Go on, Tom.
So Brentford. If I was a scout, I'd just go out and looking at Brighton and Brentford.
yeah. Because I said it, but Brentford have them coming from the Damsgaard town. Strand Larsen, like he's in Wolves, but he was gonna go Brentford.
Yeah.
That's Strand Larsen.
You actually look at Brentford team, you just see bare guards there.
Yeah.
But guys, there's two games and I want us to talk on before we wrap up. What do you call it? Francis, Ndiaye at Everton. I'm sorry, I was a bit late on him. Why are you talking to me about Grealish when that guy's there?
He's there. No, but Grealish is always going to take the limelight.
Right. Everything goes through Grealish. The only thing about Ndiaye, he takes the penalties.
Yeah.
He's the baller.
But he's the runner. Grealish is the hold-up play. He's the runner. That's the gameplay for Moyes.
For me,
he's serious.
I saw Doku bouncing off him.
Yeah, there's two of them, isn't there? Isn't there two of them in Doyle? There's one in Everton, and then there's one in
not in Forest.
Forest now.
Oh, I didn't see it. Are they brothers?
Yeah.
Oh.
They both came from Italy. I think Italy. Yeah. Look out for Forest one. Is it? No, they played already. Look out for Forest.
A little. What do you call it?
Forest. I had Ndoye in my fantasy football team. Soon as they sacked Santo and brought in Postecoglou.
You took him.
I knew Forest was going down, bro. I just said, listen, this guy's gonna rip up this. Even the man like Anderson, I was looking at Elliot Anderson because of what he did last season. I said, yeah, Postecoglou. Nah, bruv. Every Forest
you know what? He actually, Olu, like Tony, let's not lie. Like MJ killed their confidence in 5 games, bro. That's a big worry, man.
Yeah, and
these are players that were flying
right
high on Europe. They qualified for Europe, for goodness sake. And you're playing like that?
Chris Wood's got no goals in Andrew's time.
And I had him in my chat. The way I removed him, just like I yabbed him out in the first 2 games quickly. I said, this guy's going to cost me money.
Guys, let's come back to this. What I found out about Ndiaye, I'm like, hold on a second. You know, I know we mentioned Semenyo as a player to watch out for, but I think we want to make India our player to watch out for this week.
He's good.
Doku's
He's good.
bouncing off him.
He's good. He's good. He's good.
Francis
He's good.
Doku
He's
is
good.
bouncing off India.
He's good. No. The guy is good. Last year, he made his name last year. Did you not see him last year?
Yeah. I know, but you know when you see a couple things and just like, oh, okay.
Let me be honest with you, and this is gonna sound mad. There's no difference between him and Etikite, bro. And he's gonna sound mad, but watch the space, bro. Watch the space. There's no difference between all of them, but the price tag. Him, his brother, Etikite, and there's another Ndoye. There's another one called Ndoye too, who's another one of them too. And they are all like same type of player. I mean, these guys are all Nigerians. So I bet you they play from Norway and France. But watch out for all of them. All of them, yeah. And I'm glad they spread out as well. There's one in Forest.
No, yeah. So I'm gonna take that that Everton City game, and then maybe you guys can take the Palace Bournemouth game because I don't know what was happening there with 3-3 and Mateta scoring three and still not.
That was a wonderful game. You had to watch that game.
I'm actually gonna watch the highlights after this because I didn't want to pay any attention on that, but I saw the result. I was like, "What?" And people were screaming that why did Mateta score the fourth one? He missed
a gap kind of chance.
But to the City game, here's my thing: respect where respect is due, and it's Pep. But my thing is still this: when you can come at a defense willy nilly like that, and you're Everton.
Yeah.
This is what I think is gonna affect them.
Yeah.
And even when Rodri was there, like we know he's gonna have games he misses. He's not back. Like for midfield, like Timber is a beautiful specimen. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe because Timber's young and he's only 23, 24. That's why I could really snap back from the ACL. Rodri is gonna need this season to just come back from an ACL. I just see that you can get at that City defense too much. Don't get me wrong, Hartler's doing his thing and he's mashing it up.
Yeah. It's working right now. It's
working right now. Exactly.
It's working right now.
Know. When you come
and the good thing is, if it can work right now and you can be in the top 2, 3,
gives you a chance.
You've done the job because when it clicks, then it's a problem.
Yeah. And this isn't me saying, oh, you know, how can I'm writing off City, whatever. I'm just saying, as I said it, like if they hadn't lost them 2 games already, if they'd lost one, I would have been like, I just feel like you're playing around too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
they're doing too much.
If there's any teams that could come back from these big losses, it is teams like Liverpool and City. I just think you're putting yourself under too much pressure as City. Off the back of where you're coming from. I still give Liverpool, even till now, a better chance to see because you still have that, okay, we can sort of, not necessarily just wake up ourselves. You champions, you get a little bit more credit in your bank. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas what I saw in that City game, you're still able to get at their defense. And
City
might be saying that I'm saying this because Arsenal's defense is such and such, and blah, blah, blah. But I'm just saying it as it is, like, you give up them chances. I saw them against Monaco as well. Monaco's not something great to write on, and that was
City are still in transition. They're still in transition. No matter how good they are doing, this is what I'm gonna say it again right now. If we don't win this league this year, he's failed, and I'm not joking with you guys, bro.
No.
If we don't win this league, Arteta has failed. Everybody is going through transition all over again. If you tell me another Leicester City comes to win it, you're going to get me mad.
Yeah.
United are transitioning. City, Liverpool especially. No one can say anything to Liverpool this year. Whatever happens to them because they're transitioning. Arsenal is not transitioning. Arsenal is building more.
Yeah.
You have everything it takes to snap this league away from the rest of them before they find their identity.
Because
If
when
you
they find
cannot
out.
do that, if you cannot do that, then you are not here for this, bro.
Yeah.
You are not here for this. And I don't want to be hearing Guardiola teach you. You're just back up dancing to him for how many more years, bro? I don't want to be hearing that.
Hear that. Yeah,
So
so
this is
guys,
why I say I'm just watching this space. We're not going to talk about Arsenal. We're just watching this space because you need to do it. I don't want to hear it. But
yeah.
anyway,
No, 100.
in
Yeah,
terms of
definitely.
that, in terms of City's game, City look reasonable
Yeah.
at the moment. Attacking wise, they dominate, and that's normally City's gameplay
That's
anyway.
his gameplay, yeah.
They dominate. It's just they will outscore you if you scored. That's where they're going back to right now. They will outscore you every time. You know, when he was at Barca, he hardly kept clean sheets. It was only at Bayern Munich that he kept clean sheets. But at Barca, Guardiola was always outscoring, and that's his football. So if they get into that mentality and Haaland starts on this kind of thing again, where we're all in trouble until Liverpool stop them or United. Because we will go there and we will go and match them for all these Speedy Gonzalez and not play our game, which I'm hoping is not the case anymore.
Yeah.
But if we go and match them with this tiki-taka, they will do us.
Yeah.
Because that's their gameplay. Do you understand? We just need to be able to stop their goals and get the 2-0. That's what we need to do. That's the Arsenal way, you know? But
Yeah,
yeah,
that
no,
Bournemouth Palace game, like, what did you guys see? Talk to me about that one.
free-flowing football at the highest.
Wow.
That's why there were so many goals.
Wow.
At the highest, end-to-end. Semenyo, boom, he's gone. Gaga, Sa, bah, he's gone. Shit, like they were going at each
Yeah,
other,
I'm gonna
bro.
go and watch that.
They were going at it.
I did
Munoz,
not see that coming.
Munoz is a high-flying right back. With Sa, they're all going at full speed. Mateta had a field day, bro. Balls were coming in left, right, center. You know, that's a striker's dream. So he should have won it. And it wasn't like 1-0, 2-0. No, it was like 1-0, 1-1, then 2-1 there, then 2-2, then 3-2 here.
Yeah.
It's that kind of game. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. How about Tony? Did you see anything on it?
No, I did see it, and it was just as it was a very entertaining game. I was so annoyed, to be honest with you, purely selfish reasons, because Semenyo was in my fantasy football team, and
he didn't cook this week.
He 3 goals he didn't score. He didn't even assist. So I was annoyed.
But he was everywhere.
He was in the game though. It wasn't like, you know, sometimes you can just have an off game, so like you're just a passenger. He was in the game, but it just at those moments he either never scored or he didn't assist. So I didn't get any points. So and then I'm looking at Sarr, who's in my fantasy team as well. I think he got a bit injured.
Yeah.
I said, listen, I'm taking off João Pedro because there's something about this Maresca guy does. He's got such a massive squad. Unless I think with all the strikers, unless you know your striker in your fantasy football team is gonna play 90 minutes.
I'm gonna join you there.
You better take off, because it's like Guardiola. He would make a substitution on 59 minutes. So instead of you getting, say, like 3 points for a player, right? If they play 60 minutes, you get something like 3 points. As soon as you're taking off his 60 minutes, you don't get any points. So I had João Pedro. I'm digressing, I know, just bear with me.
Do it.
You're looking at managers and you're thinking to yourself, bro, you got such a good, massive squad. It's like almost like you don't even know what you're doing. Even that Chelsea, let me finish with Bournemouth, the Bournemouth Crystal Palace seat. That was a game. It's football, like, for me, what it was like back in the 90s, just like entering stuff. You love it. It's just like one's football. Did no one flow rolling around, none of that nonsense. Yeah. And 2 teams going at it. Yeah. And that's why I say put some respect on Bournemouth. You guys, at the start, remember the first podcast? Who's your
Yeah.
Bournemouth. Yeah. In spite of the fact they sold them Kirkers, all their mans there, yeah. This guy, he has a formation, he has a style of play, he has a character, he has identity, and you just love watching Bournemouth play. And this Semenyo is just a beast, bruv. An absolute beast. And if he goes Arsenal, you guys are selling Martinelli, You're selling Trossard because like
We want to go for him.
You
We
know
want
what I
to
mean?
go for him, yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was great. You know, interesting enough as well. I heard, I forgot some European commentator saying that there's been a shift in the way football is now played in the top leagues, because before Pep changed up the game, right? It was all about ticky-taka possession plays. It's like people ain't got time for that. It's like they just be more direct, and it's almost like fraying off. They're like, you can see it with Liverpool. Pep,
Francis
like,
said it. Francis said it.
Listen,
I
people are
wanted to,
for who you are or your possession.
Mhm.
About play for the back, they just come at you, getting behind your fullbacks and go. Do you see what I mean?
and you know that's what's working for Arsenal. I'm not dwelling on it,
Yeah,
but this is our type of football.
yeah, yeah.
This has always been the reason we've been suffering for these past few years with us, this tiki-taka. We couldn't keep up with that.
Yeah.
This direct football with pace, power, strength of Vieira, Petit, you lot are coming back into our Arsenal days, mate.
Yeah.
You're fully coming back to our moments. Overmars, Will Todd. This is it.
We'll still have moments in games where we'll pop it around or whatever, but when it comes to getting what we need, you gotta move that thing quick.
Yeah.
There's a purpose. Do you understand? If you look
Yeah.
at Barcelona, there's purpose when you do your possession triangles and stuff, but then you spring. And, and looking at, like I said the last podcast, Liverpool so ponderous at the back, so predictable. Just pressure them, and
they will shake. They will shake. They will shake. Put
no,
pace.
no one
pacey players. Two pacey players at your back four is over.
Yeah. No one cares for the. No. All right, cool. Keep the ball at the back in your half. As soon as you come towards head, go rush you. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think so. Football, I believe, it's been much more direct. It's been much more entertaining as well. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go with
goals.
it.
More goals now. No more safety games. There's a lot more goals flying in now. I still want to see the days where long shots fully come back, though.
Francis, my brother, thank you.
I miss it.
Sorry to cut in here, but this is a matter of mine, because something's happened in terms of, because there was all this tika-tika, all this. And I used to, what drive me nuts about Jurgen.
Yeah.
It was like he would want the guys to bring the ball, get the ball into Salah, Mane, Firmino in the box, and then there was no long shots.
Nothing.
Jurgen, but it's very seldom. That's why I was happy for Ekitike. He came off the ball
and he just started popping it. Yeah,
wild shot, bro.
I think two more of those back of the net.
I was just happy that someone's trying to ting. You understand? It's like, because he came on for he looked PIWSED.
Yeah, he looked mad in it, beastly, beast mode. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's the sort of reaction.
That you need. Yeah. All right, you lot. Let's look at the predictions. So, what are we saying for tonight's game? West Ham, Brentford. I want to go first. I think this game's got a draw written over it. I'm gonna go 1-1.
I got a feeling if Santo plays the kind of team I would put out there, he takes this. And when I say that, there's players in that West Ham team that can change West Ham culture. Some of them. Finally, Skywalker Peters. That man licked the youth at left back. Don't forget that Wan-Bissaka's still there if you can work him into your centre back. Do you understand? There's a lot of strength, pace, and power that they have. Fitting in Paqueta in the right place, number 10. Don't let him get involved in the middle. You've got your new Patrick Vieira. Like, there's a team there. And if he can actually work it, on the left, you've still got Maxwell Cornet that's been frozen out for 2 years. And he is a baller to me.
He is.
Maxwell Cornet. Just bring him out from the wall.
I was shocked West Ham got him, but hey, they did their homework.
They got him and they just ruined him because they changed 4 managers who didn't want him.
Yeah.
But hopefully I know Santo will see him. He's got the eyes for that. He will see you and bring you right back. So there's a team there. Watch the space, especially with Pop Aster being sacked. He wants this win.
Yeah. All
Do you
right. So
understand?
what are you saying is the score? Go on.
3-1 to
3-1.
West Ham.
Tony, what are you saying?
I'm going to go contrary to what Francis said.
Ooh, like it.
Yeah, because I believe, yes, there's a team there. This is only his second game in charge. It's an easy game, first one, right?
Yeah.
Even though there's a change of manager at Brentford, the team, and they've had various people taking out, the identity of the team is still the same. They're still compact. I think goalkeeper in Kelleher. I think it'll be low scoring, and I think it's going to be mostly like a 1-0 away win.
Okay.
For Brentford.
Yeah, interesting. All right, so we're going to week 9, starting
That
this.
makes it exciting. Yeah, because that was a dead rubber game in a way. So at least we've got something to look at now.
Interesting enough, the first fixture we got this week, and this is where it could get interesting for West Ham this week. They play on Friday as well, Francis, away at Leeds United.
That's 2 wins in the bag.
I think this is a game that West Ham can win. I think they're going to snatch
2 wins in the bag. This manager is the manager, and I'm not joking.
I think he'll do a 1-0 or 2-0 on Leeds. I think he's going to shut out Leeds.
Oh, no. I think Leeds will be his masterpiece, you know. I think he's really going to show everybody who he is with this, who West Ham can be. West Ham have everything to be a big club. They've got the stadium to match Tottenham, for goodness sakes. West Ham have everything it takes to be that club. So, and I think they have the manager now. It's been a long time since I felt they've had the right manager. I think they've finally done it now. And we just have to watch the space, to be honest.
What are you saying is the score against Leeds?
3-0, 3-1 again. I think it's going to be.
You're going for goals.
Be 2-3-1s. Yeah, I think he's got it. I'm not joking.
Fair enough.
If he doesn't pay full crew though, then let me put that one in there.
You're caveating it.
Yeah. If he plays that guy, goals are not going to be flying in. That's the only thing I'll say.
Tony, what are you saying for the Leeds West Ham game? Leeds at home.
Leeds at home.
Yeah.
Is it the manager who's Daniel Farke? Is it?
Is Farke's manager at Leeds?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something's wrong with that guy sometimes. I swear to God. I like seeing it, don't get me wrong, but I think there's something missing there, man.
For the viewers watching, Francis doesn't mean that in a derogatory way.
No, I mean it in a fantastic way, bro. Fantastic way. But he's a joy to watch on the screen, if that makes sense. But I think it's too much for me. It's too much.
I feel like it's home. Leeds West Ham traditional rivalry.
Forest Leeds. Forest Leeds, you say?
No, I said Leeds and West Ham traditional old school rivalry.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I don't. Leeds don't score much, but I think the thing is the bane of the crowd and.
Yeah. Leeds have the crowd.
My inclination is to go to like a 2-1 away win, right? But I thought I'm gonna just go for a 1-1.
So Olu says you say 1-1. Which one? Tomorrow's one? I mean today's one or Friday's one?
That's Friday's one. I said 1-0 West Ham.
3-1.
You said 3-1. Tony says
twice. I said 3-1 twice. I said today's one 3-1, Friday 3-1.
Because of our time, let's make these next ones a bit more snappy with our predictions. Chelsea Sunderland. I'm gonna go for a 3-0 Chelsea. I think Chelsea in a little groove at the moment. You know, that last win against Liverpool just pepped them up a bit. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be tighter than that. I think if Chelsea win, it will be 2-1. If not, it's a draw.
All right.
Sunderland
Sunderland
are very physically strong and active, and Chelsea might not be able to cope with that all over. The people that
we know the one person that can cope with it in the Chelsea team.
Without a doubt. But then Chelsea let go of Ugo Chukwu, who's in Sunderland, and he's got a point to prove, and he's just as big as all the rest of them. And then they've got Xhaka. Like I think Sunderland will do them, you know. I think Xhaka can bust that game.
To be fair, Chelsea are the kind of team, especially with some of their people that they got out, that can just throw a funny result.
Yeah.
But I just
Xhaka,
feel they're in a
you
little
think
bit
they have
of
too
mood.
much? Yeah.
I feel they're in a bit of mood. I'm
I
still gonna
think
go for
Xhaka can
3-0.
bust that game because Xhaka's got more technical ability than anyone else on that pitch, apart from maybe Reece James. But no one touches Xhaka's football. It's not possible. But anyway, next one. Oh, Tony. What about Tony? Tony prediction.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. All right, cool. Newcastle Fulham. It's at St James's Park. I'm gonna go for 2-2.
Kai.
I just think Newcastle is not defending like how they were. I think they can lick goals.
Water mode is not Isaac.
Yeah, but he's getting his goals. Fair enough.
He's getting the goal, but he's doing what Giroud does. Giroud does that. Giroud scores goals and we lose. He's not Isaac, bro.
Yeah.
I say Fulham not the best of travellers, so I'm going to say 2-1
Newcastle. Francis, what was your score to that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on that wave. 2-1. 2-1 to Newcastle. Newcastle's too strong.
This, for me, is my game of the week next. Man United, Brighton. I know it might not sound like, oh, that's the game of the week. I'm making it a game of the week because of the result United just came off. And because I think Brighton is a game team.
Or fourth, innit?
Yeah, Brighton is a game team. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Brighton.
I do think Brighton will tip it.
So this is Old Trafford, right? I'm gonna go. I'm contrarian, and I feel this is the thing. This result gives them a
United need to show.
Yeah. I reckon Brighton will win, and I'm expecting a quite seismic. Yeah, whether it's comfortable, but the result's going to be stuff like 3-1 United.
I want to do that too, you know. I really want to jump on that, but it's just this Brighton team sometimes.
Yeah, Brighton, man.
I understand where Tony's coming from with that.
Welbeck scored 2 goals as well, by the way, Francis. Yes.
Yeah. This is the
back to Old Trafford.
And Welbeck is showing you the guns, bro. It means there's no age. I'm not aging. I'm not aging up. And I'm actually going into my prime. That's a danger, bro.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yes. So Brentford versus Liverpool at Brentford's ground.
Oh God.
This is a hard one for me to call. This is hard, and it's at 8 p.m.
Are having
Saturday.
the time of their lives right now.
It's at 8 p.m. on Saturday. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe and go 2-2. I'm gonna be safe. But then I can't see Brentford scoring like that. So 1-1. 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1.
I think Brentford might just ruin Liverpool's month. I have a feeling. I have a feeling.
Honestly, you can see it. Like I said, they're gonna get worse before they get better. 8 p.m. See, a lot of it depends on what Slot does. Yeah. He has. He has to come on with let's be more direct and let's move this ball, bro. Man's making me start.
Because the reason I say that is also because like Brentford can show up today. They might not show up tomorrow, but if they show up today, it's over. They're that team.
Yeah, you're saying, Francis, if Brentford win today, they can carry that momentum in Saturday.
If they win today and Liverpool are still feeling that energy they're feeling right now. Because remember, it's not just United, you know. Liverpool are going through a feeling right now. It's a mental state. Yeah. Only a few of them know how to handle this. Van Dijk's, maybe a bit of the Salah. Not many of them know how to handle this transition they're going through, bro. And it's going to take something to come out of it. Probably it's going to take Salah scoring freely again to help the team. If not, they're going to feel it, bro. They're going to feel it. And maybe I had more high hopes in Gakpo. I'm going to take him out. But the problem with Gakpo is Gakpo can score a hat-trick tomorrow. That's what annoys me about him. He's one of those players that are actually a ready-made article from 22. But it's up to him. It's up to him to just say, you know what, I'm going to take this and just run with it. Because you can't stop Gakpo, you know. As predictable as it is, you are not stopping him. So what? Where's the goals? Anyway, that's Liverpool's battle. We're working.
I will tell you what, do a madness. This has to be a statement win.
Yeah.
So what are you saying the score is, Tony?
And it flies in the face of everything that's gone before. It means the perfect team selection, players are point. I'm going to go 5-1 away win.
Woo-hoo-hoo. But
it's
you
possible.
know what? A team
it's
like
possible.
Liverpool, like
it's possible.
Yeah, because you see it, they were creating the chances. They weren't going in.
I'm calling it now. Salah may not start.
Yeah.
And Words finally gets a chance. I'm calling it now. He gets a chance to change the culture. And if it works, it's going to be a problem for Salah. If it doesn't work, everything goes right back to Salah.
Going back to Salah and then just trying the same thing again.
Yeah.
All right. This game, I'm sorry to say this to Wolves and Burnley fans. I don't even know how to call a game like this, but can this not just be Wolves' first win of the season? Come on, Wolves. I'm even rooting for you here.
I think it could.
2-1 to Wolves.
But then Burnley see this as one of their games to win, to survive and continue.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Which makes it interesting.
Wolves manager could be sacked after this game.
No, you know what? You know what? Because of that new contract they gave, unless there's a clause in it, it's a bit of a dodgy one, you know.
You're going to the Championship, bro. And Burnley are staying up over you. If you lose to
Burnley, I can see them sacking him for that. I can see them sacking him for that. I can see them sacking him for that. I wasn't thinking of that. He has to win this. He has to win this.
You've got to win. You can't. Burnley, Sunderland, no. It means you've taken. You said, okay, you lot stay up. We go. Nah, bro. The manager, whoever the chairman is, nah. It's not gonna happen.
What's the score you're saying then? I'm saying 2-1 Wolves.
I could see a 3-0 Wolves.
Ooh.
Because when they do click, unfortunately, Cunha is not someone you sell and don't replace. Managers, use your brain.
Remember, have you forgotten? They were trying to buy Strand Larsen and Wolves were saying no because they knew they can't get anyone to come to their club. They ain't got no one to bring, man.
Yes, you can. There's players good enough. There's players good enough in the Championship for this league. There are players that went down last year that are begging to come straight back up. 3 clubs went down last year. Pluck one of each of the best players. Like, use your common sense. Go back to the Championship. Take the real... There's superstars there, you know. Yeah. Championship is not the olden days where they're just long balls no more. They play ball down there.
Yeah.
I watch their highlights on Sundays, bro. They play ball. Some managers are there. Leicester City still got a bunch of gems in there. Just use your brain. That's it. I'm not going to say too much.
Bro, Tony, what are you saying? Wolves, Burnley, you saying?
Oh, me? Oh, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, Wolves, Burnley. Wolves 3-0.
Oh, no, you said 3-0. Bro, Tony.
Yeah. Oh, Tony.
2-1 Burnley.
Oh,
Tony, man.
I like how Tony's coming up with some
Liverpool has annoyed him.
It's also good for the pod as well, so that we see that there's differences of opinions, which is good.
Wolves are just in this dire straits, right? And again, I believe in momentum and I believe in confidence and stuff. When a team is short of confidence, it's short of confidence, right? Burnley has Jaden Anthony. They're more of a tighter formation.
They have a team.
Like, bro, like you hit it on the head at the start of what you just said. In that, so Wolves, both of them look at each other as this is a team that we have to take points off. Simple.
We have to. There's no excuse.
This is it. I mean, because you play one of the sort of top 5, top 16, it's almost like right off 3 points, or if you at best get 1 point. But this here, right now, and Wolves at home, and a goal against them, if they concede first goal, what's the mood of the Molyneux shift?
And all of that. Yeah.
The groans
The
and
booze. The booze.
Give me the score,
everything.
you know. Give me the score. I'm thinking of our time. You said 2-1. Sorry, I forgot. All right. Arsenal Palace. This one, I think, because Glasner is gonna try and do a thing. Arsenal may not score on time, but I'm still backing us to keep a clean
I think
sheet.
we'll win this game, and I think we'll keep a clean sheet.
We'll keep a clean sheet. Clean sheet 3-0.
Because they're gonna want to do, like you said, they're gonna want to do too much.
They're gonna want to do some stuff.
We may not need to start Eze, but then again, you could start him.
No, he's gonna start him. He's gonna start him because it's against.
Do you know what I mean? But it's a game that we need to show our title credentials.
Yeah, this is the time to start. You know, like you know
this
that time. You remember that time when they went close to second season, when they went on that run of 5-0, 4-0, 5-0. We need to see some of that. Some messages need to be sent out now.
Messages. This is a message sender because they believe it.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. And if we beat them, we're sending a message.
They're sending a message. Yeah.
And we're sending a message to the rest of London. Don't try us no more.
Don't try us no more. Because remember, Arsenal were running London for a while till.
Yeah, it's London. If we conquer London.
Yeah, it's only when West Ham beat us that we lost the whole London stuff. But yeah. What are you saying? Francis score. What do you say for score?
2-0.
Yeah, I'm going a bit positive. I'm saying 3. Yeah. I'm saying 3. Bro,
I still look at their defense. Their defense is still quite tight. That's the only thing.
It is, but I'm sorry, man. You can't be conceding.
We can run them down. We can run them down.
I'm just saying you can't be considering 3 against Bournemouth at home. I'm sorry.
But no, Bournemouth is not the team to judge them on. Not that Bournemouth team. Any other team maybe, but them Semenyo didn't play well and they still scored 3 goals. That's what Tony is telling you. Imagine that. Imagine that.
What are you saying, bro, Tony? The Arsenal Palace game.
I feel as if this is Arsenal's actual toughest game of the season.
I believe so. I
really do. I think it's going to end up 2-2.
You reckon?
2-2? Is that Sarr? Sarr, I've said it.
I don't think, that Arsenal's defender are ready for like a Mateta, Sarr running at. I'm telling you, I don't.
I think we can, you know. No, if he implements Mosquera in there too with the height, I think we will deal with Sarr. Because the thing, don't get me wrong, Sarr, we know Sarr. He's built. He's one of us, you know, with the melanin and everything. You know, it's hard to stop that. But if you're playing against 4 melanites, you know what I mean? It's not just 2 or 1. You're playing against 3 or 4 then.
And Timber's in good form right now, man.
Depending on what Arteta does, you are going against a brick wall right now.
Yo, Francis, do you see what Timber was doing with the tackles on Saturday?
Was it that bad?
I feel this is a tough. Palace is not easy. Palace not. Glasner is a very shrewd, very, very shrewd manager. Very, very good. He's tactically aware and very astute.
Yeah. I still think go on.
Play away. They know how to play. They don't try and. Do you mean so? It's almost like they made this out of play their own niche. They're not trying to be somebody else, right? They are very direct and they go for it, and they seem to. And you got likes of Wharton, who will be, I think, a match for the likes of Zubimendi.
You know,
it's going to be very, very interesting.
My big fear for what he's about to do to us is the big man, small man thing, where Nketiah is going to ruin us. And I'm afraid of that. If he does that 4-4-2, big and small, Nketiah will destroy us, bro. Yeah. Because we're going to have to worry about Mateta. I know them flick-ons. If Nketiah wakes up like a Defoe, That's who Nketiah is to me. He's a default if he can get there.
Yeah.
And I'm rooting for him to find that next to Mateta. I'm rooting for it. But not for us, not against us.
No,
Maybe
Sunday.
against United or someone, not
City and
against
them
us.
lot.
And I've got a feeling Glasner's taking it back to that 4-4-2 slowly. Because
he's
losing
lost the losing Eze, not really
losing
replacing
Eze shifts everything.
Yeah,
It
shifts
shifts it. But he hasn't messed up their league performances, but
Yeah.
he has shifted a lot.
Mm.
So now you can actually go for two holding in your Wharton and the one that would be next to him. He's allowing Nketiah to warm up. I've seen Nketiah warming up now, gently. And he's looking dangerous. But anyway, let's
Watch out for Munoz as well. The right back. Watch out for Munoz.
Munoz. Barcelona's gonna come calling for that one. You watch this game. It's either him or Porro.
Next one, Villa City. I'm gonna go 2-1 to Villa.
100%.
I think Villa's gonna do.
I think this is it. This is
it.
it. This is it for Villa.
Yeah.
However, Konsa.
It's at Villa Park though. Yeah, Konsa's a bit leaky, man.
I don't know with that one. He did a tackle yesterday though that I said, well, yeah. I said,
no, this is it. This is it. These guys, and even like I know Mings has fallen off for a while now, but these guys, think about the Villa defenders, they can have some good moments.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. I think it's at Villa Park. Unless they just go and try and do something.
If Haaland scores again, then it's over. If he scores first and does that, then City just do what they do, really.
But this is what I'm saying, because their goals came in the second half. I think Villa's the kind of team that's going to try and make sure that they score first. Like City are not rushing games at the moment, and that might just play into Villa's hands.
It's a cheat. He's just cheating. Guardiola's really a cheat. Honestly, he just presses the button and it goes in the air and he headers it. You can't do that. People are working hard for 60 minutes and you just do that. It's not fair.
What are you saying the score is then?
It's a tough one, you know. It's going to be City. Sorry.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go 2-2.
I think it's going to be City if Haaland scores first. That is the way it's going to go. If Haaland scores first, City take the game. If Villa score first, Villa take the game. So I don't know.
Bro, Tony, what are you saying?
Watkins score for City to come back and win 3-1.
But this is it. If Haaland scores first, even that is dead rubber. Watkins need to score first.
Right, we've got Bournemouth Forest next.
Some teams like playing certain teams, and I think City's got the number over Villa traditionally. And I just feel like psychologically, sometimes you can turn up against a team and you almost feel like,
so you think Villa could catch them cold?
No, I feel as if they psychologically
you got it.
They know that nobody will beat them. So it's almost like Arsenal, even in Tottenham's highs and Arsenal, there's something that Tottenham just like,
that's why they can never keep up with Arsenal, Tottenham. They don't have that winning. It's not there. They don't have that. We are the team to beat. Even when they were always in the top 4, I used to watch their games. They still never had that we are the team to beat. They still played according to other teams, if that makes sense.
All right. Bournemouth Forest, Bournemouth at home. I'm gonna go for
Bournemouth, man, until the new manager comes.
I'm gonna go for Bournemouth. Even if the new manager comes in, it won't be enough. I'm gonna go Bournemouth. I don't even think Forest will score.
So please tell me, what is Sean Dyche signing the contract like right now?
They said they're in talks.
Let that talk die, man. I just want them to have ambition, man. because that all you know for that is survival.
Listen, Dash kept Everton up, and then when he keeping them up, they said, "Thank you, that's enough. Bye bye."
Just go and get Sam Allardyce if you really want survival. Just get Sam Allardyce back
Nah,
from wherever he's
Allardyce is
hiding.
too old for these guys.
Oh,
It's like
man.
saying go and get Pulis. No, Pulis hasn't retired. He's still waiting for a chance.
Say what?
He hasn't retired.
When
When
no
do you...
one's giving him a chance. I tell you what, though, Lampard is revived. Lampard
Yeah,
in Coventry, he's
yep,
revived himself.
yep.
He's coming back. So hopefully we'll be seeing Lampard's name in our league again. That could be an option, but it might be too soon. It might be too soon.
So yeah, I'm saying 2-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Against
2-0. 2-0 sounds right. 3-0 maybe. 3-1.
Bro, Tony, what are you saying?
All right, this is a shooting gallery. I'll say 4-0.
Yeah. But then again, they
Alright.
could be happy that Poster's gone and show up. That's the only thing.
That could be there as well. The last game for next week, Everton, Tottenham. Everton's at home. I mean, something in me wants to say that Everton's gonna do it, but Tottenham are still that kind of team that you get what I'm saying. But then
Really
Grealish will be back.
Really still. Really.
And my new guy in the
And they've got the Alcaraz or like they're not joking.
And they've got a new stadium as well. So that's almost
Who's that?
They got a new stadium as well. So
Everton.
Yeah. So the stadium, it's like, yeah, we've arrived.
To be fair
to Everton, guys, talk on this new stadium. You know, most teams take a bit of time to bed into their stadium. To be fair to Everton, they've kind of like
I was about to say to you that
slipped in.
Whoever did the work in Everton, get a new stadium and get superstar Grealish to fill it out. You did your work, bro. Because that's what Grealish fills out that stadium every season.
To be fair, it's not a bad shout because I didn't see them going for Grealish. Where did we think Grealish was going? We thought he was going abroad, didn't we? We thought Napoli were going to get him.
He has made that stadium filled. Like, I'm talking people that didn't think they were coming to watch are watching, but they're coming just to see them calves, them golden calves. Them calves are golden.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stick my neck out for Everton because Tottenham are that kind of team to go on a run of losing a couple games as well. Yeah, Everton, Tottenham will score. They just somehow managed to get a goal, to be fair to them. They're that attacking of a team. I want to say a 2-1 Everton. Everton go 2-0.
Everton's got too much for them at the moment. I think there's about 5 players in Tottenham that are punching above their weight. And they've got that starting line. And they shouldn't have. People like Romero.
Romero's the club captain. Careful what you say about Romero.
They did that to themselves. Like, it's the same way I said United, until they let go of Maguire, they will keep doing it to themselves. Because yes, he can score those kind of goals like he scored yesterday. And kudos to him. Like, don't take that away. But that's all you're good at, mate. That's all you're good at. Yes, sometimes you might have a good game at the back, but 5 out of 7 games, you're pants. And it's not good enough at a Man U level. It's not. They need you to lead this team. Yes, because of all that thing he did yesterday, he's getting a new contract because the fans
Let's
love
not get
that.
sidetracked. Give me the score, Everton Spurs.
Sorry. I'm getting emotional with some of these nonsense players, man. I'd be seeing them on the pitch. I'm like, why does these clubs think they're going forward with some of these players? You're not, bro.
Everton Spurs, what's your final score prediction?
Yeah, it could be 3-3.
3-3. You're going to draw, yeah. We can see it.
3-3. Because Tottenham can score.
I just don't know Everton letting in that much. But anyway, your scores is your prediction.
Oh, no, because Tottenham are that team. They can score those kind of goals. If you bring on Brendan Johnson and just let him do his thing rather than these superstars, you will get goals.
Bro, Tony, what are you saying? Scores.
I think this Everton are arriving a crest of, like you said, the Ndiaye, the Grealish. I think,
Mind you, they just lost to City though. So, you know, but City's a different team.
Yeah, City is different.
so. I feel that it's at home. I'm gonna go Everton win, and it have to be because I think Spurs will win. So I think it has to be a 2-1.
Cool.
Yeah, I think there'll be goals in that game. I think it's 3-3 for me.
Cool. All right, thank you so much, gentlemen. Everyone, you've been watching again Football Talk. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next week. Peace.